early rounds on a lot of maps. C is hardly what we've seen from any team throughout the tournament, but that's going to be a first here for Fnatic.
Flash comes through as Derke dashes forward. He's been an absolute menace up until now, and he continues as he's already gotten two onto Delzik and Klaus, and off of that, Fnatic are going to have full C-side control, get the spike down. Only 2 left on the side of KRU here to open up this bad boy, and that might be all they need as keznit gets one with the Ghost. And that Reyna, man, that Reyna in pistols is always so good. And she has light armor. Well, had light armor. It's gone now, along with the rest of the health. The Star Duel. You don't see it planted up on Garage like we've seen the last couple of rounds. C doesn't have it in his inventory as well. Yeah. Seeker's coming out. Oh, Mazino's taking a decent spot, though. He's going to challenge us. Derke's already on the site. There was Mazino. He's able to get one, but Fnatic managed to get onto the site, managed to find the opening that they need to establish control, and this time, the spike goes down much faster.
That's a bit more of the Fnatic we're used to seeing. They just take the space. Yeah, there's a bit of util used, but there's confidence in the shots. They get the opening angles, and now they have the post plant. What can KRU do? The 3v4 is set up.
See the lockdown coming out.
Oh, is there a molly?
That might have. Oh, keznit's going in. keznit's able to get one.
Predicts a second, maybe. Comes in. Klaus again. Good for another.
Oh, you can tell he wants to swing. Derke's in a great spot, though. Derke's able to get the third. Klaus on the tap. Isn't able to hold it. The flash in his face. He has to take the fight to Fnatic's door, and I don't know that he's going to be able to do so. His attention is divided. His interests are split. He's got to go right at him, and he's not able to do so. Derke gets the fourth.
Brought to Haven before we saw the Rays come through in this tournament, and now he just feels confident to be that duelist. To go straight in. And up the gut to be here, Doug.
Oh, that Hunter's Fury is going to be a problem. He wasn't able to get the spike down. You see Doma had to peel right back.
He had the mind game there. That should have been an easy frag. Jumping across, Klaus saves himself with a hoppy hop. keznit and a frag.
They want to fight B, and you see on your minimap, NagZ had already taken C long. You expect some of the pressure to come in, but KRU have already taken B site. Fnatic are glad to give it up, though, because again, you've got Derke. Derke's able to get a 2 on there, but that's all he gets. Boaster's in a good spot as well, waiting for that fight to come forward. They know it's coming. It's just a matter of when the lockdown comes out. Boaster's in a brutal spot. He gets dropped by Delzik, not able to land the shots. See the lockdown coming out as well. Mistic the swing. Woo! Delzik drops him. The defuse comes through as well. KRU take the lead right back.
Audio cues are still being given. That's kind of why you see patience and movement from KRU. Wow. Klaus to open up the round again, knowing they're confident to peek these angles first on the eco of Fnatic.
Do they find an opening here? It has to be off the Blade Storm, and there it is. There's an excellent start. He's going to have a chance at plenty more, too. You see the Cloudburst, the Pop Flash right on the other side, and Derke goes in aggressive. He's able to get a second dash away.
No way.
Doma shows up for the third. Control in favor of Fnatic on a light buy with pistols. They've been able to upgrade a couple of weapons, too, to make this a bit more of a fair fight. KRU, with numbers against them, have to somehow figure out if they want to retake a side. I don't think they do, Riv. They have the operator, just carry it into the next round. Great round out from Fnatic on nothing.
And they pick up some weapons on this too. Ults to be used in the next rounds. And they now have gone towards A. They conditioned a few rounds to C. And that time they found just Delzik there for the first time. And Derke, there's I don't know how to put it. I say there's like a fear that he's the only one being able to open everything up and get these frags. Like, how much can he continue to do that, right? Doma was able to come up with a kill there, but it seems like it's all been on the back of Derke so far. I mean, he
Storm had to give some of the space back up off of the Trailblazer, and again, Fnatic find themselves going back to the C split that we've seen a couple of times through Garage.
Nice molly utility, keeping it out. Delzik with another spam through the smoke, and the Phantom doesn't give Fnatic any idea of where it's coming from.
And the Nano Swarm delayed their exit out of Garage. Now they want to continue to push forward, but the thing is, KRU has already arrived. The reinforcements are here. The Hunter's Fury's coming out, but Fnatic are able to find the openers that they want. Boaster gets one, gets a second with the Hunter's Fury, as well as Fnatic take the...
What they were going to do.
Right here.
This feels like a very dangerous pinch if you're Fnatic. You've got keznit, who's already in Garage, and you have NagZ, who still hasn't given that space back along that he took earlier. A couple of pings coming out on the minimap, presumably understanding that NagZ is likely pushing forward. They're going to go towards B, and they're going to have that turret to work with. Seekers come out. Oh, what a great start out from Derke. That should open things up so well.
No Hunter's Fury for the last round. The Alt Orb was a focus, and they're able to drop it right away. They're just taking the options out of KRU's hands, one after the other, and there's the members going down. Boaster strangling the side. Doma gets a frag for himself, and Doug, It's only going to be one more as they round out that one.
Wider, but it doesn't look like keznit was able to get the opener he was looking for on B to be able to work that. And you even see the respect out from Magnum. He pushes all the way back into defender spawn.
And this setup, too, kind of tells a story of how Fnatic has been playing a lot of their rounds, even with guns. They are fully happy to retake.
Yes, they're also fully happy to take this
push.
fight. You've got the utility out from the Sova. Doma goes forward. It was the drone. They were able to get what they wanted, push in, and take the space away. And now KRU are going to try to push right into that.
Would you expect more there? Probably not. It seems like KRU did. Boaster to trade one back. Boaster again! Oh my word, we just saw
up. Both Boaster and Doma are.
And the alarm bot lets them know the read's not B, so they can easily flank back to this, only expecting one person mid and the rest probably in C. KRU's gonna do their damnedest here to push through back towards Garage, and Fnatic is slowly creeping around, killing all of the possibilities, so they know KRU is gonna be window maybe.
Oh, Magnum.
Oh
Magnum,
dear,
they're just on the other side,
he's looking sight.
Mistic has to swing out or they're not gonna spot it. Oh no, he gets dropped as well.
Holy moly, the quick 1-2 from Delzik and keznit. Their aim is spot on for the situation. Are they going to be able to grab this round? Next and there's Delzik.
As they've been able to do the last couple of rounds, but the one difference is they've sent 2 down C long as well. So you've got Boaster, who's the only one really still playing towards the site. Everything else is going to be around the flank. The alarm bot's there. The Vandal's there as well. Nice shot out from Derke. Is going to re-challenge and land the shots onto Mazino. Very well played.
He catches Mazino in the I think I can situation, and he cannot jump out the window. That's a quick weapon for Boaster. Doesn't even want it. They're moving forward quickly here to take more space and see what they can find before grabbing the weapon. Always thinking twice before they make a mistake, as Klaus does drop the Marshall, and back and forth we go. Fnatic repairing a few of the mistakes on that one and make sure they...
Doma shows up a bit earlier. The drone is clear. Derke can stay in the spot, potentially gets one, maybe even more. But off of that, KRU take the space, and it's because of that that they're able to open up and get the spike down on A.
Oh, Delzik, how much damage can you do? You can make or break this round with your positioning right now, and one frag is his. Now Fnatic have to worry about a little bit more than just the retake.
The problem is Mazino's there as well. The smoke kind of keeps him alive for now, as Doma is able to take care of him. keznit falls as well, but Delzik still has to be dealt with. Oh, Delzik, they don't know! They don't know! Delzik gets a third!
As long as he can stay alive up top, Nag's doing what he can now from hell. They have the rotation from long. It's going to be the 2v1.
Delzik had nothing doing, man. He had his heroics at the beginning of the round when the element of surprise was still a factor, but ultimately, once, I mean, they probably should have known to be given up, knowing that Boaster was 1 point away from the Hunters.
True. See, their focus, that's kind of like what I said before, is that they play their own games. They're focused on where they want to go and how they want to play it. No mollies there for Magnum to throw into the corner. And it looks like the lockdown will disperse the site. How's it going to happen?
I've been waiting. That's what I was waiting for. The Hunter Fury to clear that out. That's going to allow their lockdown to go out. Seekers are coming out as well. And you've got Mistic, who's crept his way up towards B. He's going to get a good pinch on it if he gets the timing just right, but he's going to have to hurry up because the rest of the KRU are starting to work their way onto the site. You see they're trying to fight forward, but Magnum shows up in his lap. Klaus is able to do a bit of the same as well. It's a 1v2. All that remains. keznit. He's got his work cut out for him. The spike ticking away. He's able to isolate it to a 1v1. Boaster goes forward. keznit lands the shots. A Red Bull clutch. Vamos, KRU.
Another round for KRU is the thing is when KRU is finding these rounds, it's so touch and go to the last second as Doma starts this one off with just that to keznit.
See how much more damage they can do with these sheriffs. Or the frenzy. Frenzy works too. Yeah. Right? I'll take that.
Trade it up. Get a phantom. Now we got a Phantom and 2 Sheriffs with a Blade Storm.
KRU have managed to find an opening towards B, and you see off of that, they're not just content to take the space, they want to take the fights too. And perhaps a bit of regret coming through there as Boaster just decapitates Mazino.
He's had these sneaky spots. We saw it in Garage. He got the click on the keznit, grabbed that gun. Quick Sheriff shot there for Boasty, and he picks up another one. 3v2. The retake is something they are not a stranger to. Oh, no. Cannot get the dash out.
Here we see these Phantoms really make a difference. It's just Mistic who had that Phantom. He finds himself in a 1v2. Boy, I thought, through a window, you see the drone coming out from Boaster, but you still have Delzik in a really good spot to blow this up. You've also got Mazino on the pinch. Timing is going to be so big on this Riv as Delzik creeping his way forward. Delzik coming up through the smoke, able to get a second. Mistic stops it for now. But Fnatic still have to get onto the site. They still have to take it back from KRU and then get the defuse. That's a great start out from Derke, but how much more have you got? They're still playing on the site. Klaus gets opener. Spike ticking slowly but surely. Keznit's able to get a second. I don't know that Fnatic left themselves much time to this at all, Riv.
Hunt him down. Keznit smells blood in the water. Can he find it? Oh, the alarm bot comes back online. Klaus had just come in close. They up the gut, the Hunter's Fury, to clear the site and make sure everything to spawn entryway is nice and clean. And this is where we see KRU either push or really start to take control of the flank, and Mazino's on it.
And if there's an opener, they can drop the Cosmic Divide out from Mistic as well. That operator continues to be a problem as Derke is able to get another one. They're just so weak. I think Fnatic can win this thing with just pistols. Yeah, it's getting worse for KRU.
Oh my word, NagZ does drop one.
And they've upgraded weapons, both Doma and Magnum have, but Klaus doesn't seem to care. He's still playing backside. Oh, Magnum, you monster. Magnum comes up so big there for Fnatic. It was off of the openers they got with the Sheriffs. Gorgeous out from Fnatic.
The way that Fnatic is playing the flanks in, prioritizing so many members.
It want to go fast. Derke has to get away through the Cloudburst, save that operator for now and reposition. But have you checked Doma? Doma's in this corner. Oh, you didn't check Doma, man! Doma's there for two. Derke's op gets a second as well as all fall down to Delzik. As Delzik's able to get one, but he still has four more of Fnatic to deal with. At this point, do you save the Spectre? Surely not, right?
Rip and roll it, man. They're going to go right for it. He sees Magnum. A good bit of damage. Armor off, right? You're asking for little things here. The whole kit and caboodle would be every kill, but that would be a Red Bull clutch for the ages, Doug. He's like, damn, I just had this gun.
Yeah. Not quite what he was looking for. Creep forward. Yeah. It was just too much. For Delzik, I mean, that would have been...
Raj, though, and they're going to go for, what is the pistol round variation again?
Well, and the thing is, like...
Oh, boy.
Yeah, look at the nanostorms. Look at the setups that they had from the Killjoy utility, and Fnatic are fine to give this space up. They've shown that they're comfortable with that excellent swing out from Doma. A little ping pong gets him the opener onto Klaus. Keznit pushing his way forward, but that lockdown could be a problem. They have to give that space back. You've got to keep an eye on Delzik on your minimap as well. He's about to get into an encounter. Magnum falls. Delzik gets that. That keeps him alive, at least for now. Doma on the defuse, though. Doma at least got it to half. NagZ, they have to go. They have to take some of this space back. Fnatic are so comfortable to just sit here. And so far, so good. They've been there to do it, but they're dancing back and forth. A 1v2, Mistic falls. KRU live to fight another round.
Oh my.
NagZ going hunting, but no one's there again. They are able to give that space back and stay alive long enough to fight for this retake. Yes, Klaus gets the spike down.
And the Hunter's Fury is used before, but Klaus gets it with the plant. So now he can put his ult down, and they don't have Hunter's Fury to lock it out. Fnatic have to now be pressured on this retake. They're already on the flank.
And Boaster falls. The caller for Fnatic not going to be around to see this thing through, at least in normal regulation time. The pinch coming in from Fnatic. And they've got two members in Cubby. Delzik's able to get the first. Derke has to give that space up as well. He's pushed off the angle. The operator not finding any success, but he's going to attempt again, and the second time works just fine. But is he expecting one more? He's not. KRU, they look dead. But we're... See, on the attacking side, we talked about the C garage split. Well, looks like they're going right back to it. But KRU are already rotating.
Yeah.
They know this is a really fast response out from KRU.
They're going very hard.
Oh,
the first
gosh.
frag, Gravity Well pulls him out, though. Boaster and Magnum come up big.
Oh, Mazino! Oh, Delzik falls. Mazino does it again. Mazino's got a third. Magnum in the 1v2. He doesn't even have the spike. And the Hunter's Fury in this overtime round. Oh, it didn't tag him. Boy, that was close.
Right on the coattails.
And off of that, he's able to, he gets a chance to reset the round, to play things out a bit more to his pace.
This is what we used to call Gladiator. If everybody was still in spawn, you get to go out by yourself and see how much damage you could do. Well, he's forced into this Gladiator position now in a 2v1. Or I should say that 1v2. He's got a tough task ahead of him. An operator's going to be watching a hard angle. Maybe that makes it easier for his retake if he can find one of the two and know that op's in hand he can push. Love the turret setup.
I want to see where he planted for that shock dart. He only had 67 health.
Hit the outer
that was
bolt.
not insignificant. 14 HP. The plant goes down.
Wait.
As the lockdown does as well.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
But he's so weak. He's so weak. And they know where he is. The jump down Mazino from up in heaven gets the fourth on the round as KRU are going to get the lead in overtime and get the defuse.
For a second, I thought NagZ was just going to op it through, but then you can push NagZ if he starts to op your lockdown. So, still, last round of a...
Decap. Oh!
No way. What a shot. NagZ coming up when most needed. And he pulls the operator out of the hands of Derke here. He waits for another one, knowing that they've played two towards the end of this A lobby. So much patience from KRU right now. Spike's still down, and they're in positions to take a few fights here.
Enemy tagged.
I wonder how much info they get off of this drone. Wasn't far enough, and really the timing was just a bit off too. Now you see KRU rotating back from the space they took A to reset the round. And really, they haven't taken much space elsewhere. It's not like you've got Delzik who's made his way into Cubby on long or anything like that. But they do still have options before them, and they have the numbers advantage to work with. Oh boy. Ooh, Mistic.
We've seen so many of those this game. Right down C-Long with the Phantoms. He's pinged out. They're going to give the site for now.
Yeah, but it's so big because it gets it back to even numbers, and Boaster snatches that back in their favor. Mistic does as well. Boaster gets the third. We're going to dance again, Riv. We're not done. Riv, you keep this up, you're not going to have a paycheck.
I know. Negative, I'll be paying everyone back. A minute 20. Lots of time to play here, but it's not going to be needed. We're already into A.
The spike dragging a bit, but that's okay. The openers have made their way onto the site. Fnatic has control. The three remaining members of KRU are going to have to do this from a retake, and you've got NagZ with the operator. No armor again.
Spike plant.
Do something gross.
3v3.
And Derke's down in hell, too. Yeah, he's weak, but he's in such a good spot. You've got the turret that's going to play contact. Oh, Derke swings out just a bit. And you can tell they're going, yep, wise to where the utility would be coming from. Derke's able to stay alive. Oh, but NagZ's off. NagZ gets three. We talked about how he needed to be big. Now Boaster's going to have to do this himself. NagZ on the half. He looks like he's going to stick it, and it doesn't matter. Boaster falls. KRU takes the lead right back.
Let's keep going the distance. Who needs a second map? Let's just keep seeing this one going. I am so amazed how each team is first frag so many times. And I think they know Derke is going to give it to him long. Then they play it slow. The jump in, the focus, the bait. Is it enough?
Well, they know that Magnum's there. Is it going to matter? As Doma's able to take care of keznit. Oh, but this push comes in from long. Magnum takes care of that as well. A 3v3 left for the site. The Spike is going to have to rotate out. A, it's not safe.
Or is it? As they head back. Oh, my word. The mind games right now, Doug. The mind games. They're going to go back. They ran out just enough. So where you saw Magnum, he heard those audio cues. Now they cut audio and walk back into A to reaggress. Fnatic back to that flank position. Do they pull back, though? Yes.
Yeah, you can tell. Yeah, this is... Things felt funny. They go back. Boaster's up in heaven. He has one shock dart. There it is. Right into Klaus's lap. Not enough to deny the plant.
Out of charges.
Spike ticking away. This Fnatic are going to have to fight for this retake. And again, you have Boaster who's up in heaven, and you imagine it's going to be played off of that dart. Delzik.
One after the other.
Yep. Mistic creeping his way forward. Drops the player in hell. Not able to take care of Klaus, though. Delzik gets a second. Oh!